Hi students, welcome to my class. According to the series of tense, today our discussion is on future continuous tense. What is future continuous tense? The name future continuous itself is its definition, because if I explain the name, then we can get the meaning of this tense. Okay, because see, future continuous tense has the word future and continuous. The word future, the word future means something after now, or future refers some action which will happen in future, right? And continuous means something continuing. So future continuous tense refers an action which will be going on or in progress in the future, which will be continuing in the future, right? Or you can say future continuous tense refers an ongoing future action. Okay, see the example. I will be playing tennis at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Tomorrow refers future time, and at 10 a.m. at this moment of time I will be playing tennis. So at this time in future, the action playing tennis will be continuing, will be in progress. So this is an example of future continuous tense. And see here, as helping verb I use will be. Okay, and then main verb with ing. So the structure is subject plus shall be or will be. As helping verb we use, and then the present participle form, and then the object. Okay, and the use of shall be or will be, because in my previous video I have discussed of this use, right? So this is the structure of future continuous tense. Now let's look at some more examples. See the first one, she will be doing the work next month. Here next month refers future time, and will be, here I use as helping verb will be, and then main verb with ing. So this is also an example of future continuous tense which refers the action doing the work will be continuing next month in future, right? Now see the next example, I shall be sleeping at that time. So at that time the action sleeping will be continuing. Here as helping verb I use shall be as helping verb, and then sleep with ing, that is the present participle form. Okay, so this is the example of future continuous tense. Now see the last example, I shall be reading the book when father comes. Okay, see, two actions are here. I shall be reading the book, and the other action is father comes. Okay, and I shall be reading the book, this is a longer action. When father comes is a shorter action. So when a longer action will be happening in future and a shorter action will happen in future, then for the longer action we can use future continuous tense, and for the shorter action simple to express future time, for the shorter action we use simple present tense. Okay, so this is all about the future continuous tense we have learned. Now let's discuss future perfect tense. And like simple future and future continuous tense, this tense is also so easy to understand. So let's begin. Future perfect tense. Future perfect tense is used for actions that will be completed before some other point in the future. Okay, clear? Or before or future, this tense is used for actions that will be completed before another action in the future. Okay, so keep in mind that future perfect tense is used for actions, completed actions before a specific point in the future. Okay, or before a completed action before another action in the future. Clear? Now see the example, I shall have done the work by that time. Okay, it means that the work will be completed will be done before a specific time by a certain time. Okay. In future, the work will be completed, will be done. Okay. So this is the future perfect tense. Now see, here as helping verb I use shall have, and then the past participle form of main verb do. You know, do, did, done. Done is the past participle form of main verb do. Okay. So the structure is subject plus shall have or will have. As helping verb we use shall have and will have, and you know the use of shall have and will have because in my previous video I have discussed about this use. Okay. And then the past participle form of verb, main verb, and then object. And here is the thing that nowadays will have is used mostly, and the use of shall is rare. Okay. So there is no mistake if you use will have instead of shall have. Okay. Clear? Now look at some more examples or the uses of future perfect tense. Now see the first one, they will have left Japan by next July. Okay, this sentence means that by next July, before this specific time, they will have left Japan. They will have already left Japan before this point of time. Okay, so this is the past future perfect tense. Clear? And here I use will have as helping verb and left the past participle form. Clear? Now see the next example, I will have met you by that time. This sentence is similar to the first one because this sentence also means that before this point of time I will have met you. Okay. So this action will be completed before this point of time in future. Okay, so this is also an example of future perfect tense. Now see the next example, I will have finished this book before you come. Okay, see this sentence is different to the others because here see I will have finished this book before you come. Two actions are here, right? I will have finished this book, this is one action, you come, this is the another action. So what I have said to you that this tense is used for actions that will be completed before another action in the future. So before this action, before you come, I will have finished this book, this action will be completed. Okay. So this is the example of future perfect tense. Now see the last one, she will have cooked dinner before you arrive. This is similar to the above, right? Because here also two actions are here, and before you arrive, before this action will be completed. She will have already cooked dinner. Okay, so this is also a future perfect tense. Clear? So this is the future perfect tense, and with this tense I complete my class of learning tense. Okay, though here is a tense, the last part of future tense, future perfect continuous, I have not discussed because it is no longer in practical use. Okay, so thanks for watching my class of learning tense. To learn more in grammar, please keep in watch. Thank you.